Episode 4 patch notes, we got them officially here, so let's dive straight into it. Obviously, Neon will be available, but we got some updates, like to the melee weapon. Like, they actually buffed the melee weapon. The right-click hitboxes are now 1.5 times larger. Left-click hitboxes are now larger than a right-click and have a slightly longer range too. Targets closer to the center of your knife attacks will get hit first, so you still have the precision that you need. And a bonus is that knifing walls now has instant feedback when slicing up the walls. So yeah, overall the melee should be more reliable, and you should be able to flex on people a lot easier. The next thing is the Spectre is getting a nerf. Firing error occurs at earlier bullet stages. For example, instead of the errors occurring at bullet 4, 7, 10 in terms of firing order, they will now instead happen at bullets 3, 6, 8, which is actually quite a significant nerf. Increased pitch and yaw, so there's much bigger recoil from 1.25 to 1.5. This is only while running, jumping, or descending and ascending from things. Protected bullets count from the yaw, horizontal, switching while spraying decreased 8 to 5 bullets. Lowering time to switch yaw is from 0.24 to 0.18. Now that's a lot of mumbo jumbo, a lot of little gibberish. Let me be honest with you. When I was testing just running and gunning, at least at close range, I didn't feel much of a difference. However, I would say from further the spray is noticeable, but I don't know, give and take. I still feel the Spectre will be strong, no big deal. What's more fun though is the Ares, Guardian, and Bulldog all getting a buff. The Ares, they removed the spin up. Firing rate has been increased from 10 to 13. For the Guardian, they removed the fire rate penalty on ADS altogether. This makes it feel a lot better and more in line with the fully automatic counterparts. There's also the added extra bullet before the actual Guardian enters a recovery curve, so you're an entire bullet more accurate, which is honestly huge for the Guardian. The Bulldog is where I actually felt the changes the most. The hip fire rate increased from 9.5 to 10. It's only a 0.5 increase, but it feels a lot better while hip firing, and the recovery on burst fire is now improved from 0.4 to 0.35. So overall, the Bulldog got some minor adjustments, which does actually make it feel better. Now, the most exciting part of the patch is what comes next, and that would be the map changes. So Bind only has one map change, but it completely reworks the attack side on A. Short A has been changed to remove a very powerful one-way smoke location that made the area a little too difficult for attackers to approach. There's also a small new bench to mix up the first peek, and you can see it on screen. It's so minor, but it's huge. You can even climb up these boxes, move to your right, your left. Man, attacking A site, New fresher breath. I already liked Bind, like it way more now. Love to see it. But what's even better is the breeze changes. So there's a lot here. Increased the width of A main choke and removed 50-50s where you must choose one of two locations an opponent may be located. So you can check one angle at a time safely is essentially what that means. They added a stack of 2 crates in cave. They adjusted cover on the back of A site and extended the pool to the far wall. This just looks so nice. I love the way A site looks now. It's way better. Just way better. A site looks fantastic to play on. Now, will it completely transform Breeze from the most hated to the most loved? Probably not, but it definitely will make it a lot more fun all around, and I'm excited. They also adjusted the curved wall in mid. You can see here the before after. It just removes the extra pocket, so it's like one smooth curve. Don't know if it matters, but it's there. They're trying to make it better. There's also the added cover to pillar on B site, blocked off the back site with a new wall, and added a stack of crates on B wall. This is, oh man, B site as well got a major rework. Not as much as A. Well, actually, no. What am I saying? They're both equally. Saying Breeze is reworked is actually not clickbait. You know, maybe saying Bind is a little bit, but I mean, Breeze, no. This is a straight up rework, man. This is insane. There's a ton of new ways to play on both sides, on attack and defense. It changes the entire dynamic of where you'll plant, where you'll hold, what you'll do, and I think it just breathes fresh air into Breeze. Like, Breeze was big, but almost for no reason, because the way you played it was basically copy-paste, but the new angles and ways you can play around the sites just make this way more fun, at least in my opinion, or maybe more frustrating. I guess only time will tell, but on paper these look amazing regardless. Last thing is changes to competitive queue. Starting with patch 4.0, accounts that have yet to play ranked are required to reach account level 20. before they are able to enter the competitive queue. This should help curb smurfing. Sorry, I just hesitated there, because level 20 takes a lot longer to get to than just 10 games or 10 wins. Will it stop it? Obviously not. We'll probably see some sales for level 20, but the reasoning is actually that Valorant is getting more complicated and they believe people need more time before entering competitive. This is true as well, to be honest. If I was new to Valorant, I entered competitive queue before level 20. I mean, that's just recipe for iron, you know? So I'm okay with this one. These are all good changes. Overall, episode 4 has quite a large patch. Now, I understand it doesn't bring the agent changes that a lot of people wanted. Where's the Yoru rework? Where's Omen buffs? What about Phoenix? Now that Neon's in the game, she's going to be contesting Phoenix pretty hard, you know? Like, what about all these changes? And these are yet to be addressed by Riot. However, I would assume that we'll get some agent changes, if not next patch, since they're going to be dealing with bugs and all the influx on episode 4, maybe the patch after that. We do know that Riot has already confirmed earlier in the year, or earlier in 2021, that they will be going aggressive in 2022 when it comes to patches, changes, and they kind of eased off the gas near the end of 2021, and they're not going to do that again. So we should get the Yoru rework first half of 2022. It could be changed. Please take my words with a grain of salt. I was talking to one of the Riot devs, and he did say that Yoru rework, for example, is going to be insanely strong, extremely maybe borderline OP. So they're going super aggressive. These are the type of changes they're going to do. Do you remember when they buffed Viper and they kind of made her way too strong? Like, you walk through a smoke and you had like 0.5 HP left. That's the type of changes we'll be seeing in the first half of the year, and they're starting 2022 strong. Like, they're keeping their promise. These breeze changes, these are no joke, right? This shakes up the match extremely crazy. Like, super well done. Overall, though, let me know what you guys think about the patch notes. Let me know what you guys think about episode 4. Do you have questions? Please ask them about the skins, the battle pass, Neon, the patch, literally whatever. I'm going to try my best to respond to everyone in the comments down below. And I think there's only one, I don't know when this video is going to go up. It's going to be a little bit delayed compared to my other videos, which were on the same patch day. This might be a full day later, but either way, the patch or the new act will drop Tuesday. By the time you're watching this, I believe you can play Neon on the PBE. So if you want to play on the PBE, make sure to hop on, test her, try her out, get familiar with her, join the Discord using the link down below. We could use as many people as possible to create some fun games. Hopefully you have already watched a Neon versus video. If you haven't yet, you will by tomorrow or the day after that. Make sure to check out all the other videos to do with the episode. I'll have them all linked down below. But yeah, that should summarize everything. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.